Hey guys, Pin here, welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome. Today, I'm finally being able to get on and get some photos. So I'm out here at Watson's Bay. This is called Pacific Street Parking is the exact location I'm in right now. But when I'm done, after a walkout, I'm also going to go take a look, see if Camp Cove is relatively empty and I can go get some shots there. As you can see, it's quite a bright day, and that's because it's 6:15. Sunset's not till 8, so as usual I'm way too early, but that's fine. I'd rather be early than late. Alright, I've been meaning to come here for a while because I know that Camp Cove is a popular location, but I used to come here and just chill out because it's got a really nice view of the city, even though the city is really far off, as you'll see when I head down there. But it's a nice spot to come and get a few photos as well, because you've got the waves lapping on the rocks. Fingers crossed. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a parking lot, so I'm always seeing cars coming in, so I get a bit distracted by that. But fingers crossed, I can get down close to the waves but not get splashed by a big one. That's the one thing I'm hoping on. Alright, we'll see if I get the conditions I want. So far, it is looking good. That's why I came out, because it's a solid 45 to nearly an hour to get here because of traffic and whatnot. And I don't want to get stuck in traffic, come all the way out here and then not be able to capture a photo. So conditions are looking good. I'm going to stop yapping away for too much. I'm going to get out of the car. It is a bit of a scorcher today, so I prep myself, bring towels and wipe the sweat off, and got plenty of water and snacks and whatnot. I actually will have a snack before I get started because I'm starving. And let's see what we can get. So I'm going to turn it off, get out of the car, let's get everything ready, and we'll see how it goes. I know I've been looking out there, but I'm just looking to see how windy it is and if I'm going to get cold or not. But I doubt it, because it's 33 odd degrees today, which it hasn't been in a while. So let's get walking, let's get set up, and I'll show you guys what I get. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed coming out with me a couple days ago. I say a couple days ago because it was actually 2 or 3 days ago now that I went out. I have to stop and think about it. But yeah, it was a nice day out. I did get it early, like I mentioned. I did have a bit of a wait, but you know what? It was a great view. It was a great location. I'm happily go back there again once I've gone through the other places I plan on visiting in the near future as well. Fingers crossed nothing happens in the interim in terms of lockdown and restrictions. And saying that, it was a nice location. It wasn't Camp Cove, which was literally around the corner. And the only reason I didn't go there is it was packed to the brim. Right? It's summer holidays still at the time I went out. To give you guys a perspective, tomorrow's Australia Day, so which means today's January 25th. And so it's summer holidays. Most of us have a long weekend. I know I certainly do, and I definitely appreciate it. That gives me the extra time I have to do the things I like to do. But enough faffing on. I know that's one thing I do quite a bit. But in saying that, most of them came out the way I wanted. All of them except the one that you can see over my left shoulder, and I left that one up there on purpose because I made a rookie mistake in that when I changed from manual to bulb mode so that I could do a 2-minute exposure, I made the error of not double checking to make sure that my camera was still on f11, or my aperture I should say was on f11. I forgot to check until afterwards, and then I saw that it was on f4, so I didn't get the depth of field I wanted. The foreground wasn't in focus. The background was, but it was the foreground I really wanted in focus, and I should have paid a bit more attention. And I probably got distracted by the time and the fact that I was getting bitten by 50 million mosquitoes. Why they were there, I have no idea, but I'm making excuses now. I'll be the first one to admit that. But it's a good learning experience for myself, and as a reminder for you guys as well, that if you are going into changing your settings, in any of the settings I should say, make sure they're all exactly the way you want them before you actually hit click, well, before you press the shutter button, because after I got that one done, I realized it was time to head back, and I know if I went back out there, I may get another cloudy sky, but it will never be exactly the same conditions as I had when I went out, which is okay. You know, sometimes we make mistakes. As long as we learn from them is the important thing. I'm not going to rabble on too much about it. And for the rest of this picture, some of them were multiple exposures blended together. Some were single exposures because there was a huge contrast between the foreground and the sky as the sun was still setting, because I was shooting literally right into the sun, as you guys would have seen. And then so I had to choose between really dark shadows or really blown out highlights. In some cases, just doing 2 separate exposures and then blending them together manually in Photoshop, or seeing if Lightroom can do a decent enough job for you as well, is something that you can consider. You can use graduated filters. I do have a soft grad sitting in there. When I say in there, I'm actually pointing at my study area behind it where I use as storage. But I never use it because whenever I haven't been happy with the way the filter has done the graduation from dark to light, and I end up never using the image. So I'd much rather do 2 separate images and spend the extra 20, anywhere between 10 and 30 minutes in Photoshop blending them. It depends on how much detail there is in the picture and what I'm blending more than anything. But I am mostly happy with the pictures that came out. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I may put one of them up as an option for you guys if you wanted to get it as a print. If I do, make sure you follow me on either Facebook or Instagram. I'll link those 2 down below, because that's where I'll let you guys know whether I do put one up for print. I won't do it until I've actually done a test run on the print myself, though. That's one thing I can guarantee, is that if I haven't printed it, I'm not going to print it for you, offer it for you as a print. And I think that's pretty much, I'm trying to rack my brain now, but it is Monday night and a long weekend. It was 35 degrees today, so I'm frying my head off. But I think that's pretty much it for today. So if you have liked this video, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you do want to keep up to date with what's going on, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that little bell so you get a notification every time a new video comes out. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you guys had a great time with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good night or day or whatever time of day it is you're watching this. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.